I decided to play Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker to see if it's worth your time, so you don't have to. I recently started rewatching Naruto again and seeing the scene implemented in the game where Naruto goes back to the Leaf Village and takes the belt test again against Kakashi kind of tugged at my heartstrings. But how well does it fare as a game in itself? Click that subscribe button and let's dive in. If you're transitioning from the Ultimate Ninja Storm series, you'll notice that this game offers a completely different experience. It truly feels like a significant shift from what we've come to expect from the blonde ninja and his friends, which makes it all the more intriguing. In Naruto to Boruto, we're diving into a mainly online multiplayer adventure. Instead of reliving the classic battles and iconic moments from Naruto, we're exploring fresh new ground. Plus, you have the exciting option to create your very own ninja character to take on challenges and compete against others. If you're an anime game enthusiast, this might ring a bell. Shinobi Strikers is essentially Naruto's take on Dragon Ball Xenoverse, though it seems to have a smaller budget behind it. It follows the framework established by Xenoverse, featuring character creation, customization, and the ability to learn iconic moves through training, all culminating in online battles. The Naruto theme adds a fresh twist, and honestly, it does a great job pulling it off. I'm not keen on sharing my disappointment with Boruto, but thankfully, this character creator allows you to avoid interacting with the little brat unless you choose to. While this Naruto game, the journey you embark on truly feels like a personal adventure. The character you design and the skill you decide to master makes it feel like a unique creation that belongs entirely to you. You won't be experiencing the Naruto storyline in this game either. While many Naruto titles cover the full manga narrative, this one doesn't follow that path. Instead, you'll find various missions and quests available, but they occur only in a VR arena. Here you can play solo or team up with friends to tackle waves of enemies, gather items, defeat bosses, and more. The missions occasionally feature a pleasant cutscene at the start, although your character is never included. To be frank, these missions seem designed for players who prefer not to engage in online play while still wanting to advance and level up in the game. They come across as more of an afterthought rather than a core game mode, almost like a necessary inclusion to keep some players satisfied. The missions utilize the multiplayer stages and add a few objectives to them. Your goal is to reach and rescue the samurai, which can be summed up as head over there and take down some foes. Additionally, you need to defend the village gate, meaning you have to eliminate waves of enemies before time runs out. It seems the missions aren't very engaging if you're looking to enjoy this Naruto game as a solo player. It can be quite tedious. The levels are lackluster and the objectives often miss the mark in being enjoyable. It feels more like a challenge to see how long I can endure this mission before losing interest. Fortunately, this game is primarily designed for online multiplayer, so that's where the real fun lies. It's quite surprising, but I never expected the Naruto series to lend itself well to online multiplayer. However, Shinobi Striker proves me wrong. The game features moves like Capture the Flag and Base Defense, which perfectly suit the agile ninjas. You can dash and leap across maps, swinging onto central structures, and of course, sending other players plummeting to their demise. There are numberless bottomless pits in. While ninjas can run up walls, they definitely can't fly. Picture how the multiplayer mode unfolds, but the real excitement lies in the combat of Shinobi Striker. You have special ninjutsu abilities mapped to L1 and R1, a substitution move on L2, and a long jump using R2. Basic combos can be executed with square and triangle, while you can throw range kunais with circle. It's a straightforward setup that anyone familiar with action games, especially anime titles, will recognize, and it functions effectively in this multiplayer environment, so I can't complain about it. While it may not be extraordinary, online multiplayer can certainly be enjoyable, especially in one-on-one matches or when luck is on your side. If you can skillfully evade a hunting team, it can be a blast. However, there is strong possibility that you'll find yourself against 2 or 3 opponents, and that can quickly turn the experience frustrating. Similar to For Honor and various other melee multiplayer games, playing as a single player against multiple opponents can really spoil the experience. In Naruto, if you don't lock onto an enemy, you frequently lose track of them due to a tricky camera. However, if you do lock on, you struggle to defend against attacks coming from the sides and behind unless you block in advance. It's disheartening to witness game developers continue to create team multiplayer games that have such obvious flaws. Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker comes across as quite dull and simplistic, not in a charming way, but rather in a way that feels low budget. Even when you stumble upon enjoyable moments, there are numerous elements that will keep reminding you this game can't just maintain its fun for very long. In Shinobi Striker, everything seems like a slog. Whether you're tackling single player missions or dealing with a 30-second wait on the results screen after each mission, it can be a drag. No matter if you're playing multiplayer or not, you still have to sit through that annoying timer to clear the results. This really ramps up the frustration when you fail, as you can just dive in and give it another shot anyway. Still wondering if it's for you? Check out the video on the right because YouTube thinks it's the right one for you. Make sure to like and subscribe if this video helps you in your decision. It helps me provide more and better content for you. Leave a comment if you want more information on a specific title, and see you next time. Bye bye.